Ready, set, you're reading. Let's go. Think or say out loud, I allow this reading. Ooh, that's cute. And let's go. All right, it's 11:22 on my clock, and then we just had like weird, fun heart symbols everywhere. So let's see what it's about. 5, 6, 7 of Swords in reverse. Spirit, benevolent beings of light, what is this message about? Having to do with the 7 of Swords in reverse for the viewer. What is the truth? What does the viewer need to know most at this time? Oh, that one for sure. Knight of Wands. Alright, Spirit. Oh. That's interesting. That was a weird energy. I'm sorry. It was just literally like took over my body. It was like, stop, these cards. Like, I was like, okay. Oh, and that one. Oh, Knight of Cups. I didn't tell you some of the cards in the middle. Hold on, I'm getting there. The way this reading's going, they're almost coming out like a slot machine. It's like, zoom, zoom, zoom. 3 of Swords in reverse. I don't know what I thought I saw over there, but okay. Oh, and then 9 of Cups. Stop there. Okay. Okay, so let's get into this. Paused at 133. So you got the 7 of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Wands, and it's talking about how there's a well thought out plan coming to you that's gonna bring on a very sudden journey for you. Okay, like it looks like it could be really fun. There's also this energy of this being from someone, like somebody has been thinking and planning, and then they were like, I can't plan and think anymore, I need to just go there. And this, it seems like this is a person, doesn't have to be, this could just be the energies of you. See what resonates. This is why private readings are so important, by the way. But you either just made this decision or somebody has just made this decision, and they're gonna like DM you or Snapchat you something, because part of the message is, I can't wait any longer. I need to be in your life. I need to change the burdens and strife that you've been dealing with into the time of your life with the whole world in your hands and being able to have the whole world at your feet, is what I just heard. They know you are an earth angel. They know that you are meant to do beautiful things in this world, and you are. And for them, you are the perfect star shining being of light that they need in their life. Like, you just keep filling everybody's cups up, and they want to fill back your cup up. Now, if this is just about you, then those are your thoughts with yourself, and the universe is like, you've realized you're an earth angel and you've been making the right steps. You knew you couldn't have a life of burden and problems anymore, and you've decided to take life in your own hands. There's been a lot of messages recently, but previously, for many of my collective, where there was a conversation of their muscle memory being in the driver's seat versus their higher soul self. Some of you that saw that message, this is your congratulations, you've made the switch over. Okay? Now, this very much could be a love message from somebody to you, because you got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is a romantic offer coming in from somebody else. Usually, there is a connotation that it doesn't necessarily have to be that they're sending you a romantic message. They just could be like a romantic person that you know of, but that also comes in with like an offer or an idea or a way to help you succeed. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic partner telling you they want to date you. It could be like somebody who cares about you, a coworker, a friend. It doesn't have to be like your attracted opposite type of person, you know. So it could even be a feminine if you're a feminine and only attracted to masculines kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an offer of an opportunity coming in. So see how this resonates. But for a lot of you, this is a romantic offer coming in from somebody who wants to give you the world and wants you to live happily ever after with them. They don't want you to ever be in a third party situation in any way, shape, or form again. Oh, it did work. Cool. They want just love, happiness, you sitting pretty, you having all of your cups filled and just thriving in the most beautiful ways for yourself. So, oh, that's so cool. All right, I really like this filter. I don't even remember what it's called. 555 as I said that. Okay, so you have beautiful changes coming in. Somebody who wants to offer you... I know you got to be hearing this message all the time. It's like all of us readers are getting this same message, but there's so many of you that gave up hope. And this is a 5D into the 3D reality that has been matriculating is the word they tried to use, which is weird. But matriculating kind of from wherever they were into your reality. Like a foreign exchange student suddenly coming into your life. Doesn't have to be a foreign person. I'm just that kind of connotation. But they know you. They have been waiting in the wings. Here's the thing they're showing me. You had some especially with the 10 of Wands, you had some really hard times you were going through. Maybe you lost somebody. Maybe you've been really grieving. Maybe you had a huge life change that left you either distraught or really having, an emotional healing that needed to be done that was obvious to this person. And for them, if they came in while you weren't healing, A, it probably would have fallen apart. B, you might have rejected them completely. But C, for them, it would have felt to them like they were coming in like a sinister way. They have an old school soul, I just heard. So back in the day, if somebody lost, let's say a husband, became a widow, even breaking up in a relationship now has the same context as it used to be. In the way of how much you could be grieving over breaking up with somebody. Because we have, it used to be you couldn't even like hold hands unless you were basically married already at certain time periods. And now we have everything we have going on. But in their mind and their soul, it was like there's a grieving period, there's a mourning period where you don't bother the person who is mourning the loss. You have to wait a certain amount of time for it to be appropriate to come in. And in the context of appropriate, meaning like you were healed enough where you could be receptive and open to it. Like, yes, you might have needed somebody during a grieving process, but it would have been under the guise through the whole thing of because they wanted to be romantic and loving with you. And that could have felt like underhanded in a way to you while you were grieving. So they had to wait until you got to this point, till they got to this point, but they can't wait any longer. This person is literally coming in hardcore to be like, yeah, I might sound ridiculous. I think I'm going to trip over all my words. I'm probably stuttering, but if I don't get this out right now, blah, 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 and it's going to be like almost verbal diarrhea at you where you're like, okay. But this is what they want to be able to make your reality because they've grieved for you, watching you carry all these burdens. And like the romantic soul they are is almost of like those English time period movies of like Mr. Darcy or whatever, where like they loved you secretly, silently, and they adore everything about you. Oh, look, the hearts came up. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. It's almost like a ghost did the hands. Oh, okay. Anyway, you should book a private reading. I'm sorry, this just got wacky. It's 11:33, so you have Ascended Masters really trying to help you through this. Sacred Scribes is a site I use to look up numbers also. Linktree Readings by Loren is the link in my bio. It's the only link I use, and I have no backup accounts. I have 135,000 followers or more. You should go to the search engine, type my name in, and block anybody that doesn't have that number or more. I love you.